Good evening, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us in celebrating the 30 years of Girls in the Game at Field of Dreams. My name is Nichole and I'm so proud to say that I have been involved with Girls in the Game since I was 8 years old. This is, yes. This is all thanks to my mother, who is here with me today celebrating Girls in the Game, and yet another successful year of them impacting so many young women's lives. I remember when my mom told me about this flyer that she saw in the grocery store, telling me that she felt it would be a great opportunity for me to be around other young women and girls in the Chicagoland area. Of course, at 8 years old, I was just excited to be around other girls. I started going to summer camp, and as time continued to progress, I continued to tell my mom every single story about all of the events and everywhere I went and everyone I met. I knew that she could tell that this was such an impact for me at 8. How much would this be an impact for me when I was older? Mom's always right, by the way. As time went on, I started to make sure to invest my time in Girls in the Game, going to the events during the year and learning from powerful women that I've looked up to and still look up to as I continue my career path. Over time, I got involved in Teen Squad and became a coach myself. Both helped me to develop and learn a sense of responsibility and learn to be myself. A little bit of backstory: I was heavily bullied from second grade all the way to middle school and sometimes in high school. Girls in the Game gave me an opportunity to feel loved, to feel welcome, and to know anything that I put my mind to I could do. As time progressed, I pursued my undergrad as an athletic trainer and moved to Alabama, where I was able to obtain my master's for performance enhancement and injury prevention. Over time, I decided to utilize my skills in the orthopedic background as becoming a medical assistant and surgery scheduler. And I progressed now to being a clinic manager for an orthopedic office in Phoenix, Arizona. Thank you. My experience from when I went to college all started because of learning to see from the amazing women I met throughout Girls in the Game and being able to watch amazing professionals in sports who happen to be women killing it out there. I wanted to be just like them. What I didn't know was how much strength it would take along the way. Over time, I learned that this included some key components for me, which included dedication and consistent effort. But no one would know that without putting in the work for myself. It's been a great experience to come back full circle and to be able to go to a place. I remember getting on the Field of Dreams stage when I was young. I was such a nervous young 8-year-old getting on here. And I would say maybe I just wasn't strong enough. But as I stand here today as a 32-year-old who knows that she's more than strong enough, I've realized my strong started here. To the community in this room supporting Girls in the Game, thank you so much for taking the time to be here and to consistently put in that effort for all the young women and girls out here daily. And to my young girls out here in this room, you are a huge part of the change, whether you know it or not. Continue to be yourself fully, love yourself through the process, and know that you are strong, because your strong starts here.